In the midst of crisis and despair, Job shared his confidence in our God. Let's take note of Job's reasoning in Job 23, verses 10 to 12. My name is Dave Hughes, and this is Glory Bound Ministry. But he knows the way I take. When he has tried me, I shall come forth as gold. My foot has held fast to his path. I have kept his way and not turned aside. I have not departed from the commands of his lips. I have treasured the words of his mouth more than my necessary food. Job is longing to see God. Let's get a sense of his heart in verse 8, which is kind of a precursor to all this. Behold, I go forward, but he's not there, and backward, but I cannot perceive him. No matter how sincerely, how diligently Job looked, he couldn't find God. I can only imagine how frustrated, if not depressed, Job may have become. But God remained hidden through a barrier that was impossible to pierce. Job's confidence, however, did not falter. His faith remained strong in our God. Job admitted that he could not get through to God, but listened to his words in the midst of this crisis. He knows the way I take. When he's tried me, I shall come forth as gold. Job understood. God still observed him carefully and had not forgotten him. He knows the way I take. God had a purpose in the crisis. The purpose was not to punish Job. When he has tested me, when we're done with all this, God would one day bring the trial to an end. I shall come forth. He also knew that God would bring something good from it all. I shall come forth as gold. Job believed God valued him as only precious metal is put through the fire. Gold. Job's resolve in accordance with his heartfelt faith. I have not departed from the command of his lips. I've treasured the words of his mouth more than food would I need to live on. Yes, in the middle of all Job suffered, he affirmed his faith in God. I have not departed. I treasure his word more than food. It makes me think of our communion, believe it or not. Our God, ever present, knowing, loving, watchful, teaching, reproaching, and refining for his will for our good. That's our God. Amen. Be blessed.